All right, here he is, Quinn. I think, you know, he looks to be a very valuable addition to this team.
Tell me what you think, where his value is. I'm always curious to your perspective. The player, this is what Wesley Matthews will do. He'll post up.
Thad Young, they shot 55% from the field. That's a miss, but it's tipped out to Walker. 4 straight 30-point games for Kemba Walker. And the Hornets, what all goes into that, Q?
Q trying to watch the game after dark. Can you believe it? No, it's a little bit less difficult on him. It is much more difficult on families than it is on players. Players have to get into town, got to try to got there and made the basket.
Collison, step back, jumper, it's perfect. And Darren Collison over a 6-gamer stay with their starting 5. Bogdanovich.
Patience there, he got Walker, there's nothing he can do. Not a thing Walker can do.
To the East at 37 and 19. Oh, great catch by Matthews.
It really was. He came to the pass. If he doesn't come to the pass, that ball is thrown away.
And Collison has that blocked. It's saved.
And he's got another look. Made him pay.
Orlando, shot clock down to 4. Back cut, Joseph up and under.
How about the pass from Collison?
When how much of what teams do is similar to see that both Mack and Matthews can play in their first game since they were signed?
It's been established, and that makes things a lot different as well.
And bonus again!
He wanted somebody to get under that so he could pound him.
Foul on Doug McDermott.
He sets a nice little screen, and there's nothing that number 5 Nick Batum wants out of this. You can see him wave at this one. Oops! But he did, Chris. You're right. He struggled.
By Mack. And Evans hits again. What a run for the Pacers. They trailed 10-4.
It's a bonus. He had set the screen and it was open.
And now Evans steps back and hits another 3. And he's come off the bench, Quinn, to score 8. They have an 18-point lead, trying to put the margin by 20 down the lane as Leaf lays it in.
Again, making a...
And still doing well, so, you know, I'm proud to see that.
Final thought, you've been in the States for a while since a brief stint in China. What's the future hold for Al Jefferson?
Shot clock down to 9. Lamb turns the corner and puts it in.
He put a tough shot in. Kind of what Young got stung with there.
Lamb throws up a wild shot, but is tipped in by Zeller.
Just don't turn it over very much. Very smart players, very active players.
Sort of on cue, they turn it over as Lamb lays it in. Turns back to his left hand, and Thad Young. He is 20th in the league in field goal shooting at 53%. Nice move by Zeller.
Yeah, it really was.
He had 15 points and 5 rebounds in the Hornets win in Charlotte back in November, and Turner answers with a jumper. Miles Turner the last.
Kristen being a perimeter player, wing player.
Zeller again on that pick and roll with Kemba Walker against Young from Batum.
Don't pass it. Don't pass it. That's Batum. He can't guard you either. I mean, you get those kind of matchups.
Point first half for Young. Pacers shooting 56%. Charlotte at 30%. And that's a basket and a foul. It's on Collison. Collison becomes the 3rd player with 2 fouls.
Let it go.
Evans put it in.
Yeah, he was having a hard time early in the year. He couldn't have gotten his
lead. With a pair of 3s in the first half. So the Pacers got good productivity, but Cody Zeller scores to start the quarter in the half.
Got up on that one.
Well, they've got to figure, like, Quinn, if they can make some shots and Bogdanovich just pounds home a 3.
Bogdanovich knocked down the 3. That'll take some spirit.
And there's Kemba Walker. So they go 2 for their first 21. And now Kemba. Pacers a little stagnant here in the half court to start the quarter. Their only points, the 3 by Bogdanovich.
Don't pass it.
And Turner, 140 blocks. on the year.
If they'd have let that go, that was a block. His elbow hit it.
Young at the rim and a chance for a three-point play.
See, everybody recognized Chris' rebound here in the second half.
And that's blocked by Turner, but finished by Lamb.
Yeah, he got a block. Matthews gets it, and a quick cut by Collison allows the Pacers to get a hoop right around the rim. Now the defense has some work.
Turner goes to work against Zeller with a nice post move. As Sabonis has come in, he replaces Young. A pull-up jumper by Bogdanovic, and he's in double figures with 12.
He playing well. Well, I think it's important. You got to recognize guys, and this is one of the things that the Pacers have done exceptionally well.
And the ball is tipped back, and Kid Gilchrist has it. And Kemba Walker's made it a 4-point game.
Yeah, he got going there and going down.
4 straight 30-point games. And now Collison's jump shot good. 11 now for Darren Collison. His three-point shooting rise up to 41%. That's blocked by Turner for the first time.
Pardon, I think they didn't get in that other one. That's got to be 2.
Looking.
Okay.
Joseph. Big shot by Corey Joseph, who over the last 4 games shooting for a quarter by 16 at the half. But it's been a huge third quarter for Kemba Walker, and he adds 3 more.
Yeah, you can't give him. There's a reason. He's an all-star.
Backcourt of Lamb and Walker have combined for 44 as Turner answers with a 3. Hornets team that's still shooting just 33% from the field. Collison got there and laid it in.
They did. So, Pacers took advantage of it.
Pacers start the fourth with the ball. Tyreek Evans, Sabonis right down the lane. Good ball movement.
Oh, great basketball.
Sabonis scores.
I mean, he gets it out of there. He stretches the defense. One of the things that Jay said there, Jeremiah said, that I think is so critical, as you get a great back cut. You see that combination working again.
After Kemba Walker hit a 3 to cut it to 1, 11 straight Pacers points. They lead by 12.
But he's not going to be able to jump up and block your shot, even though he may have some size.
That is 13 straight before Marvin Williams scores his second field, rectified here during this homestand. Walker is back in with Lamb. And that's a basket for Zeller. Missed it again. Missed it again.
Offensive rebound.
And Walker for 3.
Yeah, that's a timeout. This is a good timeout here. Gotta get on the glass.
As Turner's cut off, Matthews. Bogdanovic got there and uses his strength, Quinn, to pull his way to the basket. Zeller. And wide open is Walker for another 3.
He's the one that you can't leave open. You've got to make a decision when that three-point shooter in a little bit of a zone. Yeah, that's why they're making a change. The shot clock is at 1.
Here's Matthews.
Sees it.
He got it! His first field goal as a Pacer is a huge one by Wesley Matthews. A Hornets team that scored 129 on Saturday as Turner scores on a great find from Collison. Matthews the last 3+ years with the Dallas Mavericks, and that's a basket and a foul.
They're in a zone.
Matthews for another 3.
Got another one. Got another one. Able to let it fly. They're in a zone, and the ball comes back out to him, and Lamb, I would say, haphazard.
Over the last 3, and the Pacers do it despite a big night from Kemba Walker.
Still got a team victory. It's a heck of a team victory when you bring in somebody new like Matthews